ravioli.
My best friend recently asked me, what's the most down bad thing you've ever done? At the time, I didn't have an answer for him, but after playing Jump King, aka I think I can finally give him my answer. I saw this game briefly pop up on TikTok and thought, hey, that looks fun. Seems like a nice quick playthrough. I can maybe make a short video on it, buy me some time for my bigger projects. It'll be great. What could go wrong? Besides, the subtitle of the game is There's a Smoking Hot Babe at the top, and obviously I want to see this legendary babe. So I booted the game up and got to jumping. The entire game is based on two control inputs. One is pressing and holding the jump button, the duration determines how high you jump, and two is choosing which direction the jump takes you. It's either left or right, and that's it. No directional influence or anything. There really can't be that much to master, right? Let me tell you. This is hard. The timing is so tight, and the higher you get, the more at risk you are of losing progress if you mess up, since the entire game is just an ever-growing tower. I actually really love the concept of this. A challenging, ever-rising platforming tower sounds like a blast. It's kind of in the same vein as Getting Over It, but what irks me is that there are several sections designed specifically to send you plummeting back down if you mess up. And because of this, it kind of just ends up becoming more tedious than fun. I've talked about easy modes in games before, and I don't think a developer should sacrifice their creative vision for the sake of accessibility, but in this case, the game is designed purposefully to be a big f*** you, and I really wish there was an alternate mode with checkpoints or something. Just for those that want to experience the game but don't want to lose their freaking minds. Like, you finally reach new heights and immediately have to experiment with the distance of a jump that you've never tried before, and if you mess up, it just ends up sending you back down a whole area. On purpose. They designed it so that your mistakes hurt you in the most effective way possible, and that is falling back down the tower. But regardless of all that, I got to jumping. I was determined to beat this game no matter what it took. I spent a good 2 hours within the first 5 or so screens of the game until I eventually, by accident, found a secret passage. What the f***? Through this secret tunnel, I found a wizard who gave me a cool wizard freaking hat and instructed me not to go down this big, dark, ominous, obviously no good, dark, scary, black, very poor lit, stinky, dark, unholy, dangerous, deep, dark, ugly, evil hole that I had passed by on the way.
Listen here, young ravioli, do not go down that hole.
This one?
Yes, that one.
This hole right here.
Yes, that hole, the big, dark, ominous one.
Ah, yeah, okay. I gotcha. Turns out that was a huge mistake. If only someone had warned me.
Come on, man, what the f***?
So, after plummeting to the depths of a dirty, dank, dark, dilapidated bog, I realized the true scope and challenge of this game. I struggled in the musty, murky muck for a little bit, googled if and how anyone had gotten out of this area, and actually found out it was the start of the DLC. Considering I hadn't even finished the main game, I decided to cut my losses and just start over. So, with a new save file, my big boy pants strapped on tight, and the rest of my day ready to be wasted, I started once again up the tower. Many hours, jumps, falls, blood, sweat, piss, and tears later, I finally reached the top of the tower and claimed the babe as my own. Nah, just kidding. I took that footage off YouTube. I'm not a psychopath. I realized after about 6 hours and making it only about a third of the way up the tower that this was nuts and I'm an idiot for thinking I could beat this game in a timely manner. Like, only 9% of the players have actually reached the top. Now, theoretically, I could beat it. Anyone could. But it depends on how much of your life you want to lose to a meme game designed to piss you off just so you can see a portrait of a 16-bit babe at the top. I did really want to beat it. I hate backing down from challenges like this, and I don't like to make videos on games that I haven't actually beaten. But after progressing up the tower of Jump King, only to make a couple mistakes and be back at the literal first screen of the game, like, come on. So would I recommend this game to anyone? Absolutely not. But I do appreciate that it exists. I think it's a cool concept, and maybe with some checkpoints or maybe a tiny bit of directional influence when jumping or falling, it could make for a really fun adventure platformer. Not to mention, the map looks so cool when you see it all together in one image. Discovering each area was actually really fun, and there seemed to be a lot of hidden little cosmetics and secret areas for those completionists out there. You can definitely tell some love and care went into this, and it wasn't just slapped together to make a quick buck like a lot of the games in this category. I mean, it's still a meme game, but it's a meme game with a little bit of charm. So anyways, the most down bad thing I've ever done, I once spent 6 hours in my sanity trying to jump up a tower to see a 16-bit babe.
What a f***ing loser.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, or even share this video to help me grow. But otherwise, I will see you next time.